chaps. My last video is this is even more of an emergency. I would say look at what is actually happening. Zcash. I've redrawn my head and shoulders that I just noticed, and if you draw it like this, and I mean this is on, okay, it's the 15-minute chart, but look, the retracement for this shoulder, the retracement of this downtrend, a short-term downtrend, the retracement of that to the 0.38 fib marries up with the 200 moving average on the 15-minute. Now, I think that might be where it goes to. It could be that I'm looking on too short a time frame, and if we look at the Bitcoin chart now, look on the 1 hour. Let's see, what I don't like about any of this is that the Bitcoin also is forming a head and shoulders by the looks of things, and if this retraces on the 1 hour, looks like it might want to go to the 0.618, so maybe I'm a bit high there, maybe it comes to here. I think probably with Zcash that takes us to the 0.38 on its own retracement. So look, we get another shoulder in here. If it breaks that to the downside, the size of this head, the height of this head, look where it's gonna come to. It's back to 30,000 for another test. Now this all does fit in with our Wyckoff accumulation schedule. Maybe we're ahead of schedule, or not as, or maybe we're maybe this is because we're not actually. Who knows? Maybe I'm slightly ahead of schedule in my estimation of where we are in the accumulation zone time frame, or maybe behind schedule. But either way, look, we've tested the top. Looks to me like we're coming down in the fairly near future. If this breaks to the downside, it looks like we're coming down to 30,000 again, and it's the weekend, so the market movers can move the market more easily in the weekend. Zcash, at the same time, it's head and shoulders. I was talking before about this smaller one, but this head and shoulders, if it breaks to the downside here, takes us down. Look, where does it take us to? Yet again to where were we before? $87, $88. That's I mean, again, all in line with us in being in this accumulation, the Bitcoin accumulation period, and testing back and forth between the range that we've been talking about. I'm thinking this is a wonderful buying opportunity. I'm trying to sell at 130, but to be honest, who cares? Who cares if we're going to be buying it back at $80 or $90 in the near future? Then happy hunting, chaps. So in we go. I'm not going to get greedy. I was thinking about, there is, because look, we're here, potentially it retraces higher. If Bitcoin has a big push, and on the hourly, if we look on the hourly chart, or even the 30-minute chart, let's go to, on the 30-minute chart, then here, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, the 200 moving average is still there. I think you have to go out to the hourly to get. See, then the 200 moving average is right up at the 0.618 fib, and maybe it does make sense that as it would still make sense if we drew it like that on the hourly chart. It's possible that we end up with a head and shoulders that looks like this, and that, and I have seen Zcash do this. It likes to kind of put a higher high than its previous. It kind of psychs you out. But I think probably because of what Bitcoin does, it mirrors it so closely that if Bitcoin does pump higher, this could suddenly just push right up to this 200 moving average, which is in line with the 0.618 fib. Like, if you really want, you could ladder in, sell some here at 130, sell some here maybe, sell some here at 130, because it is struggling to get through this EMA ribbon, and you never know. Again, if Bitcoin were to give up the ghost ahead of time, earlier than I think, then we maybe just we pop straight down here. So we'll see, but yeah, I think a friend has just told me he bought Zcash at 120, which is what I did. I got 119. He's looking for the double bottom. Look for price action at 147 to either exit and look for a retest or trail a stop loss if it goes higher. Yeah, you see, like that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, so look, like I just said, that we could look to be aggressive and sell at 140, but I think this head and shoulders is what I can see, and I think as we've got this on the Bitcoin chart too, it ties up with our accumulation range, then I kind of think personally, ladder in and out. If you're trading the Zcash, sell some at 130, sell some at 135, sell some at 139. But I would say we're going down. We're going for a retest of the lows early next week, if not this weekend. So you don't want to be the wrong side of that. It's a good chance. It could be a good chance to accumulate some more tokens. Okay.